All right, hello again, everybody. Today is Make a Vacuum Day, or Create a Vacuum Day. And Stuffed Mushroom Day, which, okay. But making a vacuum, or creating a vacuum, I keep saying it wrong, could mean a couple of things, like creating a vacuum as in, like, scientifically, whatever you create a vacuum, like in space, whatever. Or you can actually make a vacuum, which I found online instructions on how to make a vacuum. So it says you need a 2-liter plastic soda bottle. This is not 2 liters. This is, I don't know, just like a regular water bottle, only it's like fatter. So I thought I would try that one because I don't have a 2-liter bottle. A ping pong ball, which I have this. I've had this since I was like a little kid. I don't know. It's a little bit smaller than a ping pong ball, so I figured smaller to go with smaller water bottle. Razor blade, box cutter, or sharp scissors. I'm going to attempt this with just regular scissors here. Thread, and paper. Paper and tissue paper. I'll just use this paper. I don't know how big the paper has to be, but we'll see. Optional material, coffee. Let's get started. Alright, it says cut the bottom of the soda bottle about 1/3 of the way up from the base. So 1/3 away from the base. I guess we're just going to try to cut it. Let's cut it along this line. Let's see what happens. That works better than I thought. I have water everywhere. Should probably dry your bottle out. Yeah, I didn't do that. So we cut the bottom off. Now we cut a slit down one side of the bottom, 1/3 of the bottle. So, okay, I might have made this too small. I don't know yet. Okay, cut a 6x3 strip of paper, fold it in half lengthwise for extra strength. Tape this strip to the bottom of the bottle to make the handle. Alright. This is kind of already thick paper here. I'm just gonna fold it over. This is the lazy man's way of making a vacuum. Alright. Let's see. I think I want to keep the strip open, so I think I'll tape it on this side. So this can be, just like a fun little project, whatever. Kids could do this, and just, obviously if you're going to use scissors and razors and things, like with I stuck that upside down, with a parent doing like the cutting, or an adult doing the cutting, whatever, so that kid doesn't cut himself, or herself, obviously. My camera over. Knocked my phone over. I'm being slightly creative here. I'm using a candle holder thing to put my phone in so that it will stay up. Alright, we have a handle. Excuse me. Alright, in the top part of the bottle, cut a 3/4 inch hole about 1.5 inches below the neck. This hole will lead to the filter bag. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna cut a hole. It still has water in it. I think about here looks good. I think I'm just denting this bottle and not actually cutting it. Try this again. Okay. Without slicing your fingers off. That would be the best. Also, I think if you use a 2-liter bottle, it would be a little bit sturdier than this. Get off. We're just gonna go with that. That looks good, right? See a hole? Okay. Now, make a filter bag for your vacuum. With a 6x4 piece of tissue paper, fold the paper rectangle in half and tape the sides to make a bag. Tape this over the hole you made near the neck of the bottle. Alright. Literally the last piece of tissue paper I have from Christmas. If you notice, I'm not exactly measuring anything. That's just kind of how I roll. Just like to eyeball everything. All right. This needs to be a lot smaller. Alright, and then we tape it over the hole in the bottle. Alright, we have a bag for our vacuum. That's where all the dirt and dust is going to go. Alright, tape one end of the thread. Doesn't say how long to make the thread, by the way. To the ping pong ball. Put the ball in the top part of the bottle. Feed the end through the mouth of the bottle and tape it to the outside of the bottle so the ping pong ball hangs just slightly below the neck. Let's see. Okay, So it goes down and through here. I pull it through. And it says so the ping pong ball hangs just below the neck. So I'm going to do it like that since I'm not using an actual 2-liter bottle. Okay, so this should be it. So you put the bottom part inside the bottle itself. That's why you cut the slit in the bottom so that it'll fit inside here. Right? Maybe. There we go. Okay. So this is a vacuum. Well, let's test it out. Alright, so it said to test it with like little bits of paper or something, so that's what I've got here. It's little bits of tissue paper. It's actually working. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Ready? Ready? So I made the bottom a little too small. I should have cut it more off, so I have to like kind of push it in every time, but oh, I still got it. Alright, alright. Two more times. Ready? One more. Boom. So there's the paper inside. So it didn't actually go to the bag, but that's okay. I think also, like I said, I cut the bottom too small. I should have had more, because every time I pulled it, I pulled it all the way out. But I mean, as a basic concept and using a smaller water bottle, it actually works. I am just as surprised as everyone else is. So there you have it. Create a vacuum day. I will post the instructions that I found online in the description. So if anybody else wants to try it, they can. Really simple, actually. Like, as I was reading it, because I'm not good at reading instructions all the time. So as I was reading it, I was kind of like confused, but then actually doing it, I was like, oh, okay, that's actually really easy. So yeah, I think it's totally possible, and I think if you have like a bigger bottle, like I said, it would actually work a lot better even. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that it actually works. All right, so enjoy creating a vacuum, and I don't know, eat a stuffed mushroom when you're done. Okay, bye. This is my super inventive phone holder.